What's up, everybody? Good morning. We're on the road. We just left the Love's gas station and we are driving to Lake Havasu. I'm doing a three-part series on my trip out to Arizona here in late November, early December. Yesterday I fished at the Lower Colorado River out of Lake Martinez and caught them decent on a jerkbait. Not a lot of big fish, but we caught, I don't know, 10, 12 fish, something like that. It was a decent little day. It started off a little rough, but ended up being all right. I got a 2.5 hour drive to get to Lake Havasu from Yuma. Slept in my truck last night at the Love's gas station. The truck stop wedged in between some semi trucks. Had my air mattress in the back of the truck, and I had a hard time falling asleep, but once we got to sleep, we were all right. It was a little weird at first because there's a lot of people and cars and everybody driving around, so it was a little funky at first, but once I got to sleep, it was not a problem. Just woke up, stopped at the gas station to wash my hands, and then we're on the road. So once it gets a little bit more light, we'll check in, but we got a little bit of driving to do. All right, guys, we're almost to Lake Havasu. Had to make a quick stop to get some gas and to get a sandwich and some stuff for lunch because I didn't pack any of that stuff. So we're probably about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes away from where we're gonna launch. We're gonna launch out of Cattail Cove today. We're not gonna go all the way into Lake Havasu. We're gonna fish the lower end of Lake Havasu. And just, I'm kind of hoping for a jig bite, jerkbait bite, maybe a hair jig. We're just gonna have to kind of see how things go. Maybe a chatterbait if the grass looks good, but I don't really know. I've never been here this time of year. I've done it like early November. I've done it in September. I've done it late January, but never this particular time of year. And, you know, it can be pretty tough. This could be a bust. I really hope it's not gonna be, but you never know until you get there. I'm just hoping we can figure out a way to catch a few fish and hopefully catch some good ones. All right, guys, well, we are here, Lake Havasu, Cattail Cove launch ramp. Looking forward to doing some fishing. I'm just gonna find some spots and fish some history and hope for the best, guys. Well, guys, it's a grinder out here today. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit better, but I knew there was a possibility that it was just going to be brutally tough, which it is. I mean, I have had tougher days out here at Lake Havasu before where I've gotten 0 bites, so we're doing better than that. But we still got a little bit of time left before we got to get out of here, or before it gets dark. We don't really have to get out of here, but it's going to get dark in a few hours, but hopefully we can get a little something going here in this afternoon bite. There we go. Caught one on the old jerkin bait. There we go. On the board. noon, just like yesterday, and we got a bite. That guy wasn't going anywhere. I got 3 on him. The thing about this wintertime fishing is it can be super tough all day long, and then the next thing you know, you just randomly get one. Hopefully we get some more. Well guys, that took a long time to get that first bite, just like it did yesterday. It's in this corner where this wind is blowing in. I would think there'd be more in there than just that one, but it's hard to know because it's not like I've gotten bit throughout the day to where I can kind of pattern something. That was the only, literally the only bite of the day so far, is that one smallmouth on this jerkbait. I have a feeling there's grass down there. We got one of the black ducks up shallow, so I imagine there's some grass down there. But hopefully we can get some more fish. A big one. We got ourselves a big old smallie, guys. I just hope it stays on. It's the same line that I've had since Mojave. I hope I got him out to an area where he can't go and tie himself up on anything. Just got to tire him out. There we go. That's a good one. Look at that thing, guys. That's what we came to Lake Havasu for. Heck yeah. Had to fight that guy really carefully because, man, I didn't want to lose him. The bites have been tough to come by, and I could tell it was a big one as soon as he came up and jumped for the first time. Let's get a weight for this guy. It's not as big as I thought. It's a 385. I thought it was going to be bigger than that when I first saw it jump, and then when I got into the boat I thought it was going to be a 4-pounder, but I'll take that one all day. That's a fun one to catch right there, guys. Well guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty brutal out here right now. I thought that that afternoon bite was gonna start to turn on, but it just doesn't seem to be the case. Right around noon, I got 2 bites kind of quickly, and then it just shut off again. So It's just tough, man. I can't seem to figure this lake out come wintertime. I can catch them when it's like pre-spawn, or not pre-spawn, but post-spawn. I can catch them out here, but it's tough when it's the wintertime out here, that's for sure. I've been out here plenty of times in the winter, and it's just a grind, and today's no different. Alright guys, well, we just left Cattail Cove. It's about 6:30. I did my little gallon jug of water shower. Basically what I do is I get a gallon jug of water from the store and a washcloth and a bar soap, and I just get myself wet, use that bar soap, get it on the washcloth and just get everything clean, and then use the rest of it to rinse off with that gallon jug. It actually does a lot better than you would think it would, considering you're not actually getting a totally legit shower, but it does pretty good considering we're basically camping in the truck and not staying in a hotel, getting a normal shower like you normally would. So today was pretty tough out there. I knew that that was a possibility coming up to Lake Havasu, that it would be just like it was today, and if not, tougher. Literally only got those 2 bites that you guys saw. Caught one on the jerkbait, and then I caught another one on the drop shot. That one on the drop shot, I thought it was a giant when it first came up and busted on the surface, but just under 4. It's always a good solid fish for Lake Havasu. That's what you want. You want 4-pounders out here. Too bad we couldn't get more fish in the boat, but it was just a grind. That's wintertime fishing at Lake Havasu. You kind of just gotta land on them, I think, most of the time in the winter. I don't know that guys just catch one here, catch one there when they do good. I think they get in an area where the fish are loaded up, there's bait, and there's a lot of activity, and those fish are feeding. Couldn't find anything like that today, but now it's time to head back towards Yuma. We're gonna finish up this trip back out at the lower Colorado River, fishing shallow with reaction baits, which is a fun way to do it. I got a 2.5-hour drive to get there. Gonna stop for dinner on the way back, and I'll check in with you guys before the night is done. Well, we made it back to Lake Martinez. Just pulled up into the parking lot here. I'm exhausted, so I think it's time to crash out in the old air mattress. I've got an awesome little air mattress that I sleep in when I do these kinds of trips. I got it on Amazon. It's a pretty sick little deal. It just fills up the gap in the back seat, and you're able to get back in there, put blankets on it, all kinds of stuff. Super comfortable. I'll leave a link in the video to Amazon where I got it. But if you guys sleep in your truck and don't want to sleep in the bed and want to be able to be inside, I highly recommend getting an air mattress specifically made for the truck. It's got the air mattress top that goes across the back seat, and then it also has this bottom part that fills up the void where your feet would normally go, so that way you have like almost a full twin size mattress, and I'm able to like stretch out completely. I'm not the tallest guy out there, so if you're super tall, it's not going to be very comfortable no matter what. But if you're like me and can get in the back seat and lay out kind of cockeyed a little bit to get your head in one corner and your feet in the other corner, and can be stretched out just like you are in your bed at home. Pretty good little setup, guys, so check it out. But I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Let's get it.